What if I told you some Evinrude and Johnson outboard engines were so reliable they outlasted the boats they powered? We're talking about motors that survived decades of saltwater abuse, started on the first pull, and turned weekend boaters into lifelong fans. So, here's the real question. Do you know which models earned that legendary status? In this video, we're counting down the 15 most reliable Evinrude and Johnson engines of all time. Get ready, because some of these might still be running at your local marina. Let's kick things off with one of the most unique small engines ever made, the Johnson 4-horsepower twin-cylinder. This little powerhouse was the smallest twin-cylinder outboard ever produced, dating back to 1952 as the Johnson 3-horsepower. What made this engine special was its twin-cylinder cross-flow design in such a small package. While it wasn't the most fuel-efficient compared to single-cylinder competitors, it was incredibly smooth and reliable. These engines were known for their bulletproof construction and could easily match the performance of many 5 and 6 horsepower single-cylinder engines. The twin-cylinder design gave it superior torque and vibration-free operation that made it a favorite among serious fishermen who needed dependable trolling power. The cross-flow cylinder head design allowed for better breathing than traditional loop-charged two-strokes, resulting in cleaner combustion and more consistent power delivery. Many owners report these engines starting on the first or second pull even after sitting for months, a testament to the quality of the magneto-ignition system. The Evinrude 9.9 horsepower deserves a spot here for its incredible versatility and reliability. This engine became the go-to choice for everything from small fishing boats to yacht tenders. Its simple design meant fewer things could go wrong, and its robust construction could handle years of abuse. Many of these engines are still running today with minimal maintenance, testament to their solid engineering. The 9.9 was particularly popular because it hit that sweet spot of being powerful enough for real work while staying under the typical 10 horsepower restriction for many waterways. The engine featured chrome-plated cylinders from the factory, providing excellent wear resistance and allowing many engines to run for decades without needing a rebuild. The carburetor was a simple yet effective design that rarely gave trouble, and the mechanical fuel pump would run for years without service. The flywheel magneto-ignition meant the engine would start and run even with a completely dead battery, making it perfect for emergency situations. The Johnson 15 horsepower from the 1960s through 1980s represents classic OMC engineering at its finest. These engines featured simple, reliable designs with manual starting and straightforward carburation. What made them special was their incredible durability. Many are still in service today after 40+ years. The 15 HP was known for its ability to push heavier boats than its horsepower rating suggested, making it a favorite among practical boaters who needed reliable power without breaking the bank. This engine utilized a twin-cylinder design with excellent balance and smooth operation. The cast-iron cylinders had excellent heat dissipation properties, while the aluminium heads featured large cooling passages that prevented overheating. The single-throat carburetor with manual choke provided excellent cold-starting capabilities, and the magneto-ignition with points and condenser could be serviced anywhere in the world with basic tools. Now, before we dive into the mid-range powerhouses, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We've got some incredible classic outboard content coming up that you won't want to miss. And stick around, because later in this video, I'm going to reveal the one controversial engine that splits opinions, but might actually be the most reliable of them all. Moving into the mid-range, the Evinrude 25 HP from the 1970s and 1980s was a workhorse that defined reliability. These engines featured robust construction with simple ignition systems that rarely failed. The 25 HP was particularly popular on aluminium fishing boats and small cruisers where dependability was more important than speed. These engines were known for their ability to start even after sitting for months, and their simple design made them easy to service in the field. The 25 horsepower featured larger displacement through increased bore and stroke, with chrome silicon alloy cylinders that provided excellent wear resistance. The 3-ring piston design included a chrome-faced compression ring that sealed exceptionally well even as the engine aged. The fuel delivery was upgraded with a larger carburetor, featuring an accelerator pump for crisp throttle response, while the improved fuel pump incorporated a primer system for easier starting. The Evinrude 40 horsepower from this era represents the pinnacle of simple, reliable outboard design. These engines featured bulletproof construction with proven ignition systems and robust lower units. The 40 HP was particularly popular among serious fishermen who needed an engine that would start every time and run all day without complaint. Many of these engines are still providing reliable service today, often outlasting much newer motors. The 40 HP incorporated advanced reed valve induction that improved fuel economy and reduced emissions compared to piston port designs. The special bore finish reduced friction and improved ring sealing, while the combustion chamber design promoted complete fuel burning. The electrical system featured a more powerful alternator for modern electronics while maintaining the simplicity of magneto-ignition. Now we're getting into the big guns. The Johnson 70 horsepower from the 1970s and 1980s was a favorite among bass fishermen and serious boaters. These engines featured robust V4 designs with proven reliability. What made the 70 HP special was its combination of power and dependability. It had enough grunt to get heavy boats on plane while maintaining the simple, reliable design that OMC was known for. These engines were workhorses that could handle tournament fishing and commercial use with equal ease. The V4 design featured a 60-degree bank angle, providing perfect primary balance. Each cylinder had its own reed valve intake system for precise fuel metering and improved throttle response. The robust aluminium crankcase eliminated flexing issues, while the built-up crankshaft assembly was so well engineered that failures were extremely rare. The breakthrough CDI ignition provided consistent spark energy across the entire RPM range using optical sensors rather than mechanical points. Speaking of workhorses, the Evinrude 88 SPL deserves serious recognition. These engines were absolute monsters for their horsepower rating, often outperforming engines with higher numbers. The 88 SPL featured incredible torque and was known for its ability to hole-shot heavy boats that other engines couldn't handle. These were the engines that serious bass fishermen swore by, and for good reason. They were virtually bulletproof when properly maintained. The SPL designation stood for Special, with enhanced performance features throughout. The unique bore and stroke combination maximized torque output at lower RPMs, perfect for getting heavy boats on plane quickly. The forged aluminium pistons featured special crown designs optimized for pump gasoline, while the exhaust system was specially tuned for maximum power output with carefully calculated port timing. If you're finding this information valuable, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and lets me know you want more classic outboard content like this. The Johnson 90 horsepower V4 from the 1980s and 1990s was the gold standard for mid-range power. These engines featured proven V4 designs with excellent reliability records. What made the 90 HP special was its perfect balance of power, weight, and dependability. These engines were smooth, powerful, and incredibly reliable, making them popular choices for everything from bass boats to small cruisers. This engine represented the culmination of decades of V4 development. The sophisticated aluminium block featured iron cylinder liners that were Nickel plated for exceptional wear resistance. The forged steel crankshaft had integral counterweights and hardened bearing surfaces, while the titanium bronze connecting rods featured renewable bearings for cost-effective rebuilding. The breakthrough fuel injection system provided precise metering across the entire operating range, with individual injectors controlled by a sophisticated ECU. Here's where things get interesting. The 1988 Evinrude 90 HP VRO. Now, I know what you're thinking. VRO systems are controversial, but hear me out. The 1988 model year was when OMC had really refined the VRO system, and when properly maintained, these engines were incredibly reliable. The VRO, variable ratio oiling system, automatically mixed oil with fuel, providing consistent lubrication and reducing smoke compared to premix systems. The VRO system automatically adjusted the oil-to-fuel ratio based on engine load and RPM. At idle, it provided a rich 50-to-1 mixture for maximum protection, while at high RPM it leaned out to 150-to-1 for reduced smoke and better fuel economy. The precision-machined oil pump with multiple plungers metered oil with incredible accuracy. The key to VRO reliability was using correct OMC oil and keeping the system clean. Owners who followed maintenance schedules religiously found these systems incredibly reliable. The Johnson 115 horsepower V4 from the 1980s and 1990s was a serious fishing machine. These engines featured robust construction with proven reliability, and they had the power to handle larger boats with authority. The 115 HP was particularly popular among charter boat operators and tournament fishermen who needed engines that could run hard all day without complaint. These engines were known for their incredible durability and ability to maintain performance even with high hours. The 115 horsepower was essentially a bored and stroked version of smaller V4s, but engineering was so sophisticated that reliability actually improved with larger displacement. The cylinders featured a special crosshatch bore finish that held oil perfectly, while pistons incorporated cooling galleries, preventing overheating under sustained high-load operation. The state-of-the-art CDI ignition featured individual coils for each cylinder, with sophisticated advanced curves optimizing power and fuel economy. The Evinrude 140 horsepower V4 represents the pinnacle of the V4 design era. These engines featured all the refinements that OMC had developed over decades of V4 production. The 140 HP was known for its smooth operation, strong mid-range power, and excellent reliability. These engines were particularly popular on larger fishing boats and family cruisers, where their combination of power and dependability made them ideal choices. This engine pushed V4 design to absolute limits, extracting maximum power while maintaining reliability. The oversized cylinders featured special plateau honing, providing optimal ring sealing while minimizing friction. The forged aluminium pistons had sophisticated crown designs optimizing combustion chamber shape, while the exhaust system was completely redesigned, with larger diameter passages and calculated tuning extracting maximum power from each combustion cycle. Moving into the high-performance category, the Johnson 150 horsepower V6 from the 1990s was a game-changer. These engines featured the proven 60-degree V6 design that OMC had perfected over years of development. The 150 HP V6 was known for its smooth operation, strong acceleration, and excellent reliability. These engines were particularly popular among serious offshore fishermen who needed the power to handle rough conditions and long runs to fishing grounds. The V6 design was inherently smoother than V4s, with perfect primary and secondary balance eliminating vibration. The massive forged steel crankshaft featured 7 main bearings and integral counterweights precision balanced at the factory. Each cylinder had its own reed valve intake system, with carefully tuned runner lengths optimizing power delivery across the entire RPM range. The breakthrough ignition system used individual coils with sophisticated engine management monitoring dozens of parameters hundreds of times per second. The Evinrude 175 HP V6 from the 1990s was the big brother to the 150, offering even more power while maintaining the same legendary reliability. These engines featured robust construction with proven ignition systems and strong lower units. The 175 horsepower was particularly popular among tournament fishermen and offshore enthusiasts who needed maximum power without sacrificing dependability. The 175 HP pushed the V6 platform to new performance heights through increased displacement and sophisticated engine management. Cylinders were bored to maximum safe limits while maintaining adequate wall thickness. The special forged pistons featured cooling galleries and crown shapes optimized for high compression operation, while connecting rods were shot-peened for maximum fatigue resistance. The Johnson 200 horsepower Ocean Pro from the 1990s was built for serious offshore work. These engines featured heavy-duty construction designed to handle the punishment of commercial and tournament fishing. The Ocean Pro was known for its incredible durability and ability to run hard day after day without complaint. These engines were the choice of serious offshore fishermen who needed power they could depend on when they were miles from shore. The Ocean Pro featured enhanced cooling systems, reinforced lower units, and heavy-duty electrical systems designed for commercial operation. The Powerhead incorporated additional ribbing and reinforcement, while the lower unit featured larger gears and enhanced lubrication systems for extended operation under load. Now we're getting into more controversial territory with the Evinrude E-Tec 90 horsepower G1. I know this is going to split the audience. Some of you love these engines, others have had nightmare experiences. But here's the thing. When these engines were properly maintained and not abused, they were incredibly reliant and efficient. The E-Tec G1 90 HP represented a major technological leap forward, with direct injection technology that provided excellent fuel economy and reduced emissions. The key with these engines was following the maintenance schedule religiously and using quality fuel and oil. Those who did found them to be excellent performers with impressive reliability records. The controversy around E-Tec engines often came from improper installation, poor maintenance, or fuel quality issues. But owners who treated these engines right often got years of trouble-free service with fuel economy that was unmatched by carbureted two-strokes. So, these were the 15 most reliable Evinrude and Johnson engines of all time, from the tiny but mighty Johnson 4 horsepower twin to the high-tech E-Tec G1 90. These engines have powered countless adventures on the water. The key takeaway here is that reliability often comes down to proper maintenance and using these engines within their design parameters. The classic carbureted OMC engines from the 1970s, 80s, and 90s were built like tanks and can still provide excellent service today when properly cared for. What's your favorite OMC engine? Have you owned any of these legendary power plants? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing your stories and experiences with these classic engines. Don't forget to hit that like button if this video helped you out, subscribe for more classic outboard content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.